Five-Finger Bill? Is that you?
Yeah, little beaver. It's me. Bobby sent me.
So what's going on? I'm tired of listening to the slob snore and mutter in his sleep.
Well, D&D and Willie have the engine now. Walter has the sheriff out of commission. I just don't know how we're going to get Matt's girl. Plus, Bobby has me on another mission.
Matt's girl's covered by another friend of ours. What else does Bobby want you to do?
Oh, well, some old bat whooped his backside on the platform, and he wants her to be taken down. I didn't get her name. Tough broad. Looks all high and proper.
That would have to be the new cat house, madame. She's done a lot.
She sure looks like she has.
She is in this car, the last cabin before the door to the security car. So, when does Bobby want this old pervert up in the cattle car?
He'll send Walter down to help you in a few minutes. We're still trying to get a bead on that Detective Clark. He's not staying in any one place for more than a minute.
Well, it's hard to hit a moving target, and he knows Bobby is up to something. Anyhow, the old lady is also the one who was with Matt's gal. Well, we've got her away from them right now.
At the end of this car, you say? I have to check on the security baggage car anyhow. I don't like adding to the plan at this last minute, but I better see what I can do.
She went to the bathroom with Mississippi. That was over 15 minutes ago. They should have been back. I need you to check on them. I can't bother Matt with this right now. If something's happened, I will never forgive myself.
I will go check, madame. Gay and Cherry can stay here. I can handle this alone.
That's a good deal. Oh, hello there, Mr. Bambino, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are you Donna Lott?
Well, my title is Madame Lot, but we can skip the formalities for now. Is your granddaughter behaving herself?
Yeah. Much better. Thank you. Not sitting very well, though.
Well, I so hated overstepping my bounds, but this little lady needed a firm hand. Children can grow to be quite bad if not shown the airs of their ways firmly and immediately.
She would like to talk to you up in the second-class car, if you don't mind.
Oh, I am dreadfully sorry, Mr. Bambina. I'm rather busy right now with another problem, and I do try to avoid second class when I can.
Oh, I hate to insist, Miss Lott, but I really need you to come see her. She's, very insistent.
Now you need to learn to show her she is a child and you are the boss, Mr. Bambina. This sets a very bad precedent. I'm afraid I cannot come right now.
Well, Miss Lott, technically, she is the boss. And I'm afraid you'll have to come along. Quietly, please. I would hate to have to use this gun.
I see. I take it your little granddaughter is not what she seems to be?
No, ma'am. You made the mistake of whooping on Bobby the Kid, and those who do the kid wrong don't live very long.
Oh, then she, or he, is exactly what they seem to be. This explains a lot.
Now, please, I need you in front. Walk carefully and do not draw attention. I just need to check. Oh, shit!
What's the matter?
is a not-so-proud member of YouTube's all-encompassing special society of heavily overwhelmed layout enthusiasts. That spells a dirty word. Warning. The content of this stream is not suitable for children under the age of 16 or people with IQs over 16. The language, themes, attitude, and personality of this presenter was not suitable for his own children when young, and he was a permissive parent, and yet he behaves this way anyhow. Topics discussed will not center on trains and will focus on anything except politics. It just happens trains are running. Any similarity between characters, situations, trains, and intelligent thought is strictly a coincidence. And any rebroadcast or transmission of the stream without the express written consent of Major League Baseball or Vin Scully is strictly prohibited. Viewer discretion is advised. Rules for the layout. There are no rules. Damn the rules. Move on. Get on with the show. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. How are you? Let's go straight into seeing how everybody's here, or who all is here today. Nice to have you all. Paul Bottrell, nice to have you, sir. Thank you for coming in. Colin Wilkes. Wikes. Oops. God. It's been that kind of a week. Colin, sorry about that. Welcome. Always honored to have you. Carl Braun, nice to have you. Let me see. Joseph Agliato, nice to have you. And Colin and Paul, and Colin and Paul, Colin and Paul, and Joseph, Colin and Paul, Joseph, Colin and Paul. Ed Sutherland, ready to hear your stories? I've got mine ready to go. Tom Couples, welcome in. Nice to have you here, sir. And I think I said hi to Ed again. Ray Bubble is here. And no, I'm not going to use your nickname I gave you a couple of weeks ago. Tim JD, always honored. Some cool videos you put out this week. Enjoyed seeing that stuff. Andy Ambrose, always a pleasure to have you here, sir. We're at. Did I miss anybody yet? Getting down there. Hey, Andrew from March West Junction is here. Awesome. Nice to have you. Also, some cool stuff he put up this week, I think. Maybe it was last weekend. But since I was last on. Young Toby from Roof Railways is here. You put out a video. I don't think I got to watch it yet earlier this week. I don't think I got to it yet. I've been busy and have not been catching up. Chris is awake, which means he's here. He might be asleep in here too. We'll see. In about 20 minutes, we'll see. Nice to have you, Chris. Always glad to see you. And I think that's everybody that has logged in since I started babbling. And that's what the next 2 hours or so is going to be. It's going to be me babbling. This is not something I want to start this theme off, but I'd rather put it out there to everybody. Unless I am mistaken, and this was on Facebook and other people are mentioning it. Anybody knows Ian King at King Fox Junction? Nice guy. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He talked about it in here, so I'm not giving away anything. His wife has been in stage 4 cancer for a while. From what I understand, she passed away this week. And I don't like to start what would I normally want to be a happy and exciting thing, but I think, it's, to me, it's somebody in my community. I know we talk about the model railway community. We talk about everybody out there and what a great community is, and I will often disagree. We can be a great community. But we do have our circle of friends. We have the people we're to. There are other people. I don't go to their web pages, and I don't like those. And there are people that go on other people's websites and give them crap and give them dislikes and everything else just to be jerks. So, we're not this kumbaya group that we sometimes like to claim, but sometimes we can rally around. This is a time to rally around. Ian is a nice guy. Since his wife really began going into the last stages here, the last year, he definitely pulled back a bit, but he's been coming around. He's been there. But this is, I can't relate. Okay, I lost a sister to cancer. I've lost a couple of friends to cancer. I'm losing friends. But the thought of losing Joyce to cancer is the scariest thought in the world. And we did have a cancer scare a couple of years ago, and it wound up not being cancer, but we had that cancer scare, and the brain just immediately went into worst case scenarios. And so for Ian's sake, would everybody keep him in your thoughts? If you know him on Facebook, you probably already knew, but I just want to take a moment and say that because Ian is one of the nicest guys out there. He's a great guy. He doesn't do as much on his layout as he used to because of this, but and I don't know how much he'll be around for the foreseeable future, and understandably so. So again, keep Ian in your thoughts. He is such a nice guy, and I hate to see these things happen to anybody. I wouldn't wish this stuff on my worst enemy, and much less people I've gotten to know over the last couple of years on the internet. So I may mention it again later. I don't like to start off what should be a happy thing on such a sad note, but I wanted to, I felt I need to put it out there because it upsets me. I'm upset about it. I'm a little blue about it for many reasons. So that's out there now. So anyhow, so at the risk of seeming either hypocritical or poorly timed, on to happier news. The big news is, although some people are misunderstanding, my ICE3 is back. Okay, it's not new, it's back. I thought I had fried the decoder in it. I didn't. So much cheaper repair. Apparently, when it shorted out going through hopping a rail, and it got enough of a zap through it that some wire came loose that, I didn't mess with it. I just fried it, couldn't get to work, opened it up, and I didn't notice, but apparently there was a wire underneath that had popped off, that the zap was good enough that it split the wire. So all he did was fix the wire and send it back to me. So awesome. It didn't cost me nearly what I thought it was going to cost me. It is back. It's running. I will embarrass myself as I always do. I have been as giddy as a little kid on Christmas. I love this stuff. I'm, Ray, you remember when they sent you that GG1 and you were on air going through that. That's how I am right now. To have my ICE1, considering other emotions at play, I could be in tears. Does that sound stupid? Does it really sound stupid that I am just this emotionally attached to a train? A couple of people teased me about it on my video I posted, but oh my God, I can't tell you the cocaine high having my ICE3 back is. I'm ecstatic. In fact, I'm going to babble and run the trains. By the way, I saw Split Rock came in. Hi, Split Rock. How are you? Ray, congratulations on making the playoffs. Did you hold on to first place, or did they get you but you got in? Either way, congrats. I know what it's like, especially in those type of leagues, the pressure to, get to the playoffs and, do well. So I'm rooting for you. If only because you're the only person I know in that league. I'm rooting for you. Maybe if I knew somebody else, I might root for them more, but who knows? So anyhow, to answer the other questions, and to all those expressing your own issues with cancer, again, yes, most of us know somebody, we've lost somebody to cancer. The ICE1 and the ICE2 are still in California, and they're being upgraded, but he is working on them. You got to understand, this is one guy who runs a shop, and he is Pico's main guy in North America. He's Pico's #1 licensed dealer. So he gets all the Pico repairs, or almost all of them, that people want to deal with the official Pico. So I'm not surprised that me sending this was on a backlog. In fact, there have been times I ask him, are you busy? And he'll say, give me a couple of weeks. But yeah, so the other two are being cleaned up. Those are the ones that really needed to work, and I expected that. So it'll be awesome when I get him back, knowing the work he does. Because Andrew Chevalier, AC Euro Trains, I will sing his praises. I love the guy. I talked to him on Facebook. He's an awesome guy. And he has done so many of my trains for me. He did my Austrian Railjet for me, or not my Austrian, my Czech Railjet for me. He did my Green Alex train for me. He's done a couple of other trains for me. He's my go-to guy for repairs, and when I want a Pico train, because I'll sometimes, even though I know I could get it cheaper from Germany, I will buy something from him just to keep his business, because he's a great guy. AC Euro Train, Stockton, California, awesome guy. So I'm going to go ahead and let these trains get going. And you will see the ICE come flying around. I will probably try to pick him up as he comes through. Hey, Kieran, J94, nice to have you here. Did I see David Cook came in? I missed him. Roy, Eldam, hey, nice to have you, sir. Whoops. Quick, where is it? DB4K, there he is. The ICE3 making his first run in 3 months on my layout. It has been 3 months. We'll go to the village view. Hey, Brian, nice to have you here. Let's go to the station view. There we go. Oh, my God. And I brought out the Austrian Railjet. To celebrate as well. So I got my two favorite trains running on the layout for the first time in 3 months. The Railjet's been parked for a while. Uh-oh. Where does he go? now? Yeah, we'll catch him coming around. I moved a couple of the cameras a bit, and I'm still debating on messing with cameras, but here he comes. Oh, it is so awesome to have this guy back. There he is. I can't tell you. And yeah, I did not see David Cook, but I saw somebody say hi to David Cook. So I always like to make sure I say hi, because David's one of those people that's always there, which I appreciate. All the people that come in weekly. David, if you are here, nice to have you. And I think I said hi to Split Rock. And Kieran, always one of the greats. Brian, the Angel Share, thank you. Another guy that's become steady. Okay, I know he was really down. Has Pete Clark shown up in anybody's chats lately? Because I really like Pete, and I haven't seen him in a week or so. And he scaled back, and no, Andy, I did not. No. So no, I did not. So my IC3 has a great chip and everything in it. It just needed, it actually, again, if you just came in, the decoder was not fried. It just, when it shorted, apparently there was enough of a spark, it caused a wire to separate. And he fixed the wire. I didn't see it when I popped it open. I didn't see that wire disconnected. So maybe I should look closer. Hey, Lee, nice to have you here. Yeah, because he was saying he lost his mojo and just wasn't feeling it. And he's talked about that he can suffer from manic depression. And I hate to see people you get to like and then they suddenly pull out of the circle. You know, as much as they're feeling down or not feeling it, and sometimes when you're not going well with your trains, sometimes watching other people's trains only depress you, you know. But I was enjoying his little videos he was posting up, and all of a sudden it's just been silent on his end. So if anybody hears from him and you see him and I don't see him, tell him worried about the guy. But so yeah, I'm excited to have, I am just thrilled. I'm also thrilled to have the Railjet flying right through here, right above me, that Austrian Railjet. I've got the Czech Railjet, so I've got both Railjets running. I'm still running my Metronome double-decker, the yellow double-decker. I changed out 2 trains. I'm still running the steamer to celebrate this rush into the end of the Matt Clark series. So I'm just trying to catch up with some of the chat now that I've had my little bits. I'm trying to be more attentive to the chat because every now and then I miss a question and I feel bad. I try to answer all questions or comments, sharing things. What else? It's just been a kind of a busy week. You know, outside of the sad news with Ian King, just some other things happening. We had our local gas company. Our local gas company is sending people out to go through your house and tell you where you're leaking, because we have gas heating and that. And they did a tour of our house and pointed out all the areas where we're definitely wasting money and energy. And so we're going to have an evaluator come in and price to get insulation put in the walls, because the walls we needed are not ones I can take out and do. Well, thank you, Brian. I mean, most of you know it's not a fake humility or humbleness. I like my table. I don't call it a layout. I like my table. I'm very proud of my, I'm very proud of the Delmenhorst Station and bus center that I built. I'm very proud of that. But again, it's an unfinished product and it'll be unfinished for quite a while yet. But I'm very proud of my collection of trains. I love my trains. The reason I buy them is because they're favorite trains of mine and they're gorgeous. I think even my steamers, I think, are gorgeous. I'm not a steam fan, but I love the 2 steamers I have. But, wow, I just had the 11 lane. I should have flew over there real quick. But definitely love my collection of trains. So if other people like them, I'm thrilled too. 860 subs, well done. Thank you. I will say I have been paying attention to my subs lately because a couple of weeks ago, Alan at Dragon Junction gave me another shout out. Now, he gave me a shout out a year ago and I picked up like 3 to 5 subscribers from that, which was awesome. If Alan mentions me, I feel honored, because to me, he's one of the big UK guys, and I know his membership doesn't say that necessarily. I mean, he's not as big as other guys, but he's just one of those guys. Alan's just a great guy. I mean, you all are, you know that. And to be honest, I don't know why he doesn't have 10,000 subs. He should have. But a couple of weeks ago, he gave me a shout out, and I've jumped 15 subs since that shout out. Many people telling me they came to my channel because Alan, and I got the best shout out in the world from Alan. This made me feel really good a couple of weeks ago. Is if you know Alan's site, if you know Dragon Junction, he gets the giggles about stuff. He giggles, and it's infectious. There are people who can start laughing and giggle, and it won't get to me. But from the first time I saw Alan's channel 3 years ago, he's one of those guys that if he starts giggling, I will start laughing. I don't even have to know what he's laughing about. If he starts giggling, it gets me. And he started talking about my Matt Clark series and started laughing about it. That's the best compliment in the world. When somebody is talking about something you're trying to be funny with and they can't even talk about it because they're giggling it. He started giggling about it, and he said, you've got to go to his channel and get it. And I got 15 people, and several of them have come and stayed. A few came and left, but I had a big jump. It's leveled off now. But he said, he just said, you got to go see Anthony Dodge's channel. And it was, wow, I had a 15-person jump. That's outside of the big jump I got when Tristan from Double O'Neill gave me a shout out, which I got about a 20-25 jump over a week and a half period. This is the biggest jump I've had from a shout out. So a lot of things. So I've been watching. The negative side, and then I'll answer a couple of these questions. The negative side is the viewership on my live feeds and my Matt Clark solo post has been going down. Stay with it, stay with it. Whoops, no, stay there, like that. Okay. I don't know why. I mean, because that's weird. To me, that's weird. Is my subscriptions has gone up, but the people watching my stuff has gone down, almost significantly, like a 10, 15, 20% drop. So, to me, that says the Matt Clark stuff has gotten old, or my live feeds have gotten old. Now, I'm not going to stop my live feeds, and Matt Clark is coming to an end. But, you know, it's just weird, been sudden drop. Okay, so let me answer the last questions. Let me see, somebody asked, oh, the Shinkansen. I love the Japanese bullet trains. I think they look funky. They're cool. Will I ever buy one? No, I don't do Japanese railways. I've been trying. I have a colleague at work who teaches Japanese. Yes, we teach Japanese at my high school. And he's a colleague, and technically I'm the head of the foreign language department, so he's in the foreign language, so I'm his chairperson. But, and he's my neighbor, he's next door, and we've known each other for at least a decade. We've been teaching together, 15 years. Oh, it's got to be, yeah, 15 years we've taught together now. But he is from Japan, and he's got a bunch of N-gauge stuff in Japan that he would love to bring to America, but it would cost him too much money. But he wants to buy an HO train and run it on, and originally he wanted to find a Shinkansen, and to get an HO scale Shinkansen here to America on my layout would be about $2,000 to $3,000, because there's nobody locally making them. You'd have to order it from a company in Japan. Even Kato, I don't think Kato makes an HO scale, but to buy it and then get it shipped here, something like $2,000. Split Rock. The ICE-3 is Germany's high-speed train. It runs all the cities in Germany. It is their high speed. You can't call it a bullet. Only the Japanese train can technically be called a bullet. But it's their high-speed train. So they run everywhere. So it's not just one train. You'll see dozens and dozens of them. The ICE-3. This particular model that I have is modeled on a train that runs from Hamburg to Munich. Runs from Hamburg to Munich. No, I lied. The one I have is based on the one that runs from Cologne to Stuttgart. But they actually do get their routes changed. You know, this train might run the Cologne to Stuttgart route for a while, or Düsseldorf. It runs through the Ruhr Valley, down to Cologne, and then from Cologne down to Stuttgart. The ICE-4 that I'm hoping is coming next week is based on one that runs from Hamburg to Munich. But these trains also run international, so there are ones that run into neighboring countries. In fact, I think the model I have, no, it's got the two. It can go into the Netherlands. It'll go up from Cologne and around and go into Amsterdam as well. Well, hello, Ollie from Wardle Road. Yeah, I've had a tough time talking today. Well, my live feed was down. Last week's live feed was down, but I noticed there that I never got over 25, and normally I'm closer to 30 and occasionally over 30. But usually you'll get the people who go back and view, and that did not happen. And then the little 2-minute video I posted Wednesday about the ICE-3, that shot to 180 viewers in 2 days. So, I mean, that tells you people are 2 minutes ICE, I'll watch it. 10 minutes, Matt Clark, nah. By the way, my daughter, some of you may have noticed it, some of you may not have. I'm going to switch this off. This is something my daughter designed for me to put on cups. I'm going to make a t-shirt. I'm going to put it on a shirt. But my daughter did this design so that I could get around any legal hassles. Tell me what you guys think of this. This is my first Matt Clark Show little logo thing that I want to make a t-shirt of so I can wear it. Ali, I have been enjoying you back out with your big gauge, the 5-inch gauge. That's awesome stuff. Your last video in 4K was just amazing. I loved watching that on my big screen TV because basically on a big screen TV, a 5 gauge is at 1:1 scale. It's like the real thing's right there, especially in 4K. So that is the new logo. And I'm going to get that printed into a t-shirt I can wear. And then we're working on a couple others. And then, well, hi, Hardcore. Nice to have you here, sir. And so, yeah, I'm going to make a shirt out of that. Now, seriously, if other people wanted it, I don't know, I'd probably just make the t-shirts and mail them to you, not sell them. Nice logo, very deep and descriptive of the world today. I wasn't trying to be that because I like the world. I know we're in a dark time right now, but I like the world. I like people. I'm not a misanthrope. I am not Moliere's misanthrope. I like humanity. I dislike individuals. Moliere's misanthrope liked individuals, but he hated humanity. I'm the opposite. There's individuals I don't like, but overall, I like humans. I think we're awesome. Well, yeah, Roy, that's what, Joyce, you got to remember, Joyce is the banker of the family. Joyce pays more attention to the dollar signs. Now, she is not a greedy person, but she is looking at me retiring and looking at, you know, income now, income when we retire. And the idea that I could make some money off of YouTube somehow, selling tea, she likes that idea. She does like that idea. But yeah, I mean, seriously, if anything, if you guys didn't mind homemade, I could give you a PayPal and I'll make them myself and sell them for a third of the price you'd get them from Teesprings. Because my daughter makes graphic signs and stuff like this for a living. So we could do it a lot cheaper than putting it on Teesprings. And we could make the mugs and sell it and still make a nice profit, and it would cost a lot less. So I'd be a misanthrope, just don't have the energy to be that negative. No, negative energy drains so much anyhow, man. Negative energy just drains. So, but again, yes, my daughter did this. She's got the stuff that she can put it on mugs, and she also told me how to print it, that I can even do it with inkjet printers or have it done laser jet printing and print the sheets up and make it. I could make it myself, put it on mugs myself, and sell it and ship it for a lot cheaper than Teespring. But yeah, I mean, the nice thing about Teespring is, unlike some sites, I don't have to put like, okay, here's a startup fee, $200, or you have to buy so many shirts ahead of time. You just give them the design, they put it on, and they sell it, and then they take a huge chunk of the profit. Hello, Stuart from St. Mary's Church, who also put up a video recently. Very cool to see the layout running again. A lot of you guys put out some good stuff. Tim JD had several videos out this week. Oh, there were a couple of people that I wanted to mention, and now I forgot who. I should have written it down. I should really start writing things down. Roy, we have a craft store called Michael's. They're a chain, so maybe you've heard of them. I can go in there and get from the smallest kid size to the largest adult size. I can get up to 4X. I have 3 rules. 1. Rule 5, there is no Rule 5. But, well, hello, Heath. And, let's see, what else? Oh, what am I thinking? Oh, another thing I want to ask all of you, and again, there's a 10, 15-second delay from the time I ask it till the time I see answers. Yeah, Michael's is closing a lot of stores, but ours is one of the ones staying open. Anyhow, for those of you following Matt Clark, and if you're here, you've kind of been following Matt Clark. The final episode came out to 21 minutes long. That final episode, 21 minutes. I was thinking of doing it as a separate premiere instead of a live, putting it on the live feed next week. I was thinking of doing it as a separate premiere, and that way just the people into Matt Clark would come in and see the end. Or are you guys fine with it just being 20 minutes out of the live feed next Friday? But the finale is next Friday, which kind of ruins today's episode, I guess. So what do you guys think? Are you fine with a 21-minute interruption of this show? Well, hi, David Cook again. I saw somebody say hi to you earlier. Both options are great. I mean, I always post them separately, but it's become sort of part of the live feed. Either way, I would do it as a premiere where we have the live chat, because I love I can't see you guys. I can't hear you guys. So I have no idea of what the reaction is. I have no idea. You know, a couple of people type laughing out loud, that's great, but I have that insecurity. Are people just saying that because they're being nice, or was it? That's why that bit with Alan a couple of weeks ago was so great, because obviously he really did enjoy it. I mean, when somebody's laughing that hard a week after the episode, then yeah, they must enjoy it. Well, and Andrew, I kind of, would do it as like when, a lot of you guys, where you do premieres where there's still the live chat going on, but instead of me running trains, that's all it would be. It would be the show and the chat. Otherwise, I'll just do it. I'll think about it. You guys can let me know going through the show. You can easily... Thanks, Chris. That was the reply I needed. I can easily sleep through 21 minutes. No problem. You're always welcome to, if you want to, well, you got to get the borders open again, but you're always welcome to come to Toledo, Ohio. Like I said, I'll be coming to some of you in the UK a year from now, well, a year and 1 month, well, a year and 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Let's call it 3 weeks. A year and 3 weeks, you'll be seeing me over in the UK. 55 weeks. Let's call that. Yeah, hardcore. In all honesty, I toyed with the idea of split. Like many of these episodes were actually one episode I did split in half because they came out to 24 minutes. This episode, this final episode, can't be split. Technically, it can be split, but it shouldn't be split. This is, it's got to be done as one episode. I did that with a couple episodes where they came out 18 minutes long and I split them into 2 episodes. And this episode came out to 21 minutes after I cut some stuff out that I decided maybe wasn't as funny as I wanted it to be. Eliminated a couple of things. Today's episode is 13 minutes long, but I don't want to jinx myself. I'm very happy with how today's episode and last week's episode came out. I'm going to say, or next week's episode. These last 2 episodes, I'm going to tell you right now, not for any sympathy, not for any attention, just to be honest. I spent a lot more time on these last 2 episodes. Producing them took 2-3 times as long, and I mean per minute. I wound up getting them both done by last Sunday. Well, no, I finished the other one by Monday. I usually try to have the coming Friday's episode finished by Sunday. I try to get it done on the weekend, so I'm not fretting about it through the week, because then I start recording the voices for the next episode. And ta-da, it's me. I definitely try to, and you know, I never thought when I did the first several episodes, which were all like 6 minutes or less, that I'd suddenly be doing 10 and 15-minute episodes. But yeah, these are so layered. In fact, the finale, my program told me I had added so much stuff in it, it couldn't add anymore. I had to burn it as is and then start over from there and add the additional layers. I had to actually do it twice because my editing software said I had added so much video and so much stuff into it, it was maxed out. And well, but again, that's why I always upload it separately, Hardcore, is that, you know, if it's too much, and I don't think it's too much to take in. I mean, 20 minutes is 20 minutes. You know, you go to a movie theater and watch for 2.5 hours. It's just, you know, even though it's a very caveman-esque style cartoon, it's just pictures layered on pictures. So I don't think it's, I don't think there's so much in the 20 minutes you'd miss it. It's just the storyline, if I cut it in half, to be honest, even today's episode was technically originally part of the finale, and then I separated it at a point, which we'll get to in a minute here. Okay. Yeah, but again, Heath, this is the difference. I'm not trying to grow the channel. My channel grows, you know, it's like a flower. I'm not watering it, but it keeps growing anyhow. Or maybe it's a weed. Maybe a better analogy is my channel is a weed. I'm not trying to grow it. It grows on its own. I am not trying, you know, I never set off with, I got to hit 1,000. I got to hit, every time I hit a new number, I'm like, damn, there's that many crazy people in the world. Hey, welcome in, Nissy. So easy a caveman can do it, right? You know, because I don't have a background in computer animation, even though I get tons of advertisements now on Facebook and YouTube for learn to animate your, you know. But it's the tech and it's the level, and it's also something I can do in X hours instead of 10 times X hours. You know, trust me, there's a lot of jokes that I didn't even bother trying to put in because they would be visual jokes. You'd have to see it, and I can't do it with the two-dimensional photographs. Rocky Horror Picture Show. No, I'm not releasing a double feature. I am releasing episode 17, and then the last episode is next week, which kind of in and of itself is a spoiler. It kind of ruins today's episode, but it is what it is, and we're going to get to it in just a minute. Is it down here, or is it still upstairs? I must have left it upstairs. I don't know where it is now. I could wear my cowboy hat. I got a cowboy hat now. But again, we are looking at, you know, I've got people asking me, what about a sequel, or people suggesting sequels, and to be honest, when I'm done with this, I don't want to immediately start trying to write another series. This came on a whim. In fact, last night and this morning, I was watching the episode where Randall Ellison is the one who sparked this whole. I mean, regardless of my work, you can blame or thank Randall Ellison if he's here. I didn't see him come in yet. But you can blame Randall Ellison because it was he who started talking about it. And then I started messing around with it in my live feed. And then that kind of exploded nuclear in my brain, and I started writing the whole thing. And I did episode 1, I think, the next week. It might have been 2 weeks later. But I wrote the first 5-6 episodes like that weekend after Randall Ellison sparked it. We were talking about different TV shows, Hawaii Five-0 and all that stuff. And he mentioned Matt Clark, Railroad Detective. And I just started going, that's a funny name. You know, and we should modernize it and update it. But when you do something like this, stupid funny, clever funny, whatever way you want to see it, to try to immediately follow it up, in my view, you don't catch lightning in a bottle twice. And so I would not want to force and rush. I would have to have a completely new plot line, completely new jokes, because I don't want to... Certain jokes have already been beaten to death, but that's part of the joke, is they're running jokes and I'm running with them. But, yeah, there's... I've already got 2 songs I want to start working on and go back to the songs. And then if an idea comes, I'll do another Matt Clark, or I'll do something else. I mean, I might do Matt Clark Goes to Germany if that sparks an idea. Matt Clark Modern Age, if Wonder Woman can bring Steve Trevor back into the 1980s when he died in 1914, or well, 1918, then Matt Clark can jump into the future. But I won't do it unless I have a brilliant idea that lends itself to all new jokes. Because I do love a lot of these characters. But this cartoon has 31 characters. No, I'm sorry. 34 characters, 31 of which had vocal parts, of which I did 24 and Joyce did 7. Hey, St. Peter's is here. Awesome. Hello, hello, Thomas. How are you? "48 hours later, you forgot half the show." Well, again, that's everybody. Everybody's going to react differently. If I like a show, I sit memorized, and then I'm out of the theater memorizing everything. And again, yeah, talking in the chat, being distracted can help. That's why I post them separately. So again, either way, I'm going to leave it at 21 minutes, whether I do it as part of the live feed or do it as a separate come in. Because again, when I upload it separately, you can always stop it and pause it yourself at both. But I did go through this hardcore, and I do respect everything you're saying. I thought, could I cut it here? Could I stop it here? And maybe somebody will see a point and say, yeah, you could have stopped it right there. But it just kills the flow. Because again, we did consider it, but I just decided to go ahead with the 21-minute finale. So anyhow, let's stop everybody, and let's get into the next episode now. In last week's episode, if you watched it, basically Bobby has gone for his endgame moves. He has captured, he's got the sheriff, he's got Diesel Dan, that was hinted at a previous. We know Daisy's already got the mayor. They've brought in Madame Lot. And it ended with it ended with Matt Clark getting conked on the head. And if Randall were here, he would appreciate that, because that was a story, running joke with the Matt Clark episodes, is he always gets conked in the head by the villain once in every show. And so the pace really is picking up, and Bobby's making his moves, and unfortunately Matt Clark figured something out a little too late, which only distracted him more. So now Bobby's about to put his end game into play. There's still, they got to get Lil. Last we checked off, Lil had just been taken at gunpoint by Mississippi. And there's all kinds of things going to happen. So for the next 13 minutes, hopefully you enjoy the penultimate Matt Clark episode. Episode 17.
Oh, man, what happened? My head feels worse than that time Rusty Twanger talked me into chewing loco weed after his show in Tijuana a few years ago. Just relax, Mr. Clark. Bobby will be in here presently. So, Willie was in on it too. Damn, I should have seen it. Well, never trust a man with egg on his face. And there's plenty on yours now, I'll bet. Now, what'd you do with Diesel Dan? He's over there, under that blanket, guarded by those cows. Hey, Diesel Dan. Are you alright? Wake up, Diesel. Are you okay? Are you okay, Dan?
Matt? Is that Chief Mac? Matt Clark? Oh, Matt. That English fellow, he's part of Bobby's gang. And Willie was too. I'm sorry, Matt. I got distracted and they got me while I was driving through the Cougar's Hole. They even got some of Uncle B's cows here, helping them in the cattle car.
So they are. I was busy running back and forth, but darn, I should have recognized them. Damn it, I've made too many mistakes today. Yes, mate. Bobby took no chances. He is an impressive criminal, I must say. He really wants those who get to know him to become admirers or his enemies. Now, just sit there and relax. All right, Madame Lot. Just keep quiet and move forward. No point in doing anything stupid.
I should wring your filthy neck for even suggesting I could do anything stupid, Mr. Will.
My name is Bill. Five-Finger Bill, they call me. Perhaps you have heard of me?
Oh, I suppose I have heard the name mentioned by some men in my various businesses. So, why do they call you Five-Finger Bill?
Because I have 5 fingers on my shooting hand.
Well, doesn't everybody? It's a rather stupid name, wouldn't you say?
Not when everyone else in your family has 6.
Oh, I see. I take it your family tree doesn't have many branches, does it?
You there, Madame Lot. Where be you a-going? Here, in second class? Careful, Madame Lot.
Oh, hello, Cog. This gentleman here needed help. Not a lot of experience. Needed a woman to show him what to do.
Oh, like the sheriff, eh?
The exact opposite, if you get me, Cog.
Madame, we need to get going, if you know what I mean. Oh,
He is that desperate, he is. I just thought you stay in your suite.
Well, sometimes things fall in your lap and must be attended to, understood?
I see. So, can I do anything to help?
Oh, please, Mr. Bill, let's not be pushy. I said I was coming along. Oh, Cog, I don't need your help, but our new girl, Miss Snow, should not be out amongst such familiar strangers. Make sure she has stayed in the cabin.
No problem, Madame Lot. I see to that immediately. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. And sir.
Oh, no problem, sir.
Hey, aren't you Mère Sombish? And you that waitress at the bar?
Well, that's Male Sombish to you, sonny. I'm Male Big Gulch.
Why are you here? I thought you not supposed to be on the train today.
We're on our honeymoon, darling. I am Mrs. Sombish now.
Yes, that's right. This is my honeymoon, sir. Now, go about your business.
You will have to, excuse him. He's had way too much to drink. I thought letting him walk in the open cars to get some fresh air would do him good.
Yes. Fresh air. I'm one drunk Sombish and I need fresh air. And then something to eat. And then I think more of this naughty cowgirl. Hey, sweetie.
Oh, yeah, sugar. I'll be your naughty little cowgirl. Now, please excuse us, Cog.
Oh, okay then, Your Honor. We have missed you at the Itchy Crash, but now I see why.
Yes, sir. Carl, wait, that's you, Carl? I will have to settle my accounts later with you. Goodbye.
Settle accounts? The mayor? Hey, he always pay in advance. He telling me something. He in danger too. I need to find Matt's girl and May. I gonna need help.
All right, Sheriff, you did real good. Now sit over there with Matt and Diesel Dan so I can unplug my nose.
I'm sorry, Matt. I let you down, but he bushwhacked me.
It's all right, Sheriff. I'm the one who let everyone down. You did your best, and by looking at Walter over there, you did more than I thought you would have.
You too, Madame Lot. Get in there.
Now see here, it's bad enough you have had that revolting gun of yours in my back. You forced me into a second-class car, and then this disgusting cattle car. The least you could do is be polite.
Madame Lot, what are you doing here?
I have also apparently run afoul of this little Bobby the Kid. And please, Matt, call me Donna. I have just done a lot.
We know.
I will say, I've never done this before. Anyhow, this Bobby is an uncouth little man.
Shut up, you moose muffin! I thought I told you to gag her, Bill.
Sorry, boss. I didn't want to make a scene in front of the passengers, you know?
Madame, Donna, what about...
She's fine, Matt. It's all okay.
I wouldn't be too sure, Donna. I have that covered too.
What?
Mississippi will be bringing her along any minute now.
Oh, so she is one of yours.
Bobby, so help me, if you harm her, I'll...
You'll do what, detective? Bleed all over? You're done, Clark. I'm about to get my revenge on all of you. Sheriff, Mayor Sombish, Diesel Dan, and you.
And all these innocents on the train? How have they crossed you, Bobby?
That's on you, detective. Your plan has failed, and you get to die knowing you allowed so many others to needlessly die with you. Bill, go get your bags.
Are we getting off the train now, Bobby?
No, you sheep dip! The dynamite!
Oh, right. Sorry, boss.
Walter, Little Beaver, tie them up. You cows, keep them covered.
You got it, boss.
Now, Daisy, honey.
It's Little Beaver, you dirty old pervert. Now shut up. May my father and his braves rest easy knowing the day of their vengeance has come.
If I'm going to die, it will not be with a lie on anyone's lips. Even your full, perfectly pouty, soft, but treacherous lips.
You will shut up.
We did not ambush your father and his braves. We came in peace. We came to sign that treaty and to celebrate. And celebrate we did. We smoked the peace pipe, we signed the treaty. And then we smoked the peace pipe again. And then we got hungry. After we ate and smoked the peace pipe, your father, Chief Hand on Heart, challenged us to a friendly shooting match. We set up targets, they took out their bows, we took out our guns, and we started shooting.
everything was going fine until the chief's brother, your own uncle, Isaac Cross, decided to take his turn. He asked to use my pistol, and not wishing to be rude, I let him.
You gave my uncle a gun? We don't even give him a bow. We put him out in front of our huns, hoping he'll piss us off a buffalo.
Well, by the time that peace pipe wore off and we woke up, 5 braves and your father lie dead. The women and the young came out, and Isaac Cross pointed to us and said that we had set up an ambush. I tried to explain, but your people would not listen.
You lie. You murdered my people.
Now, I am a Sumbish, and we Sumbishes do not lie. Are there crazy Sumbishes? Yes. Two-timing Sumbishes? Sure. No good Sumbishes? Indeed. But not one lying Sumbish ever.
All right, shut up. It doesn't matter. You're about to be one dead Sumbish, Mayor. Bill, put half the dynamite in here. Now, where's Sue Sippy? She should have been here by now.
Keep moving forward. We'll be in the cattle car soon, Nancy, and then you can die with your dear Matt Clark. It's Lil, you idiot!
Miss Snow, what are you doing here? Madame Lot, she told me you not supposed to be out of the cabin. Why she here, Mississippi?
Because she is not Virginia Snow, but Matt Clark's girlfriend, and I am taking her to Bobby the Kid. Now get out of my way.
You work for that Bobby the Kid. Now that is bad. Oh, now I may hurt ya.
You aren't gonna hurt me. I'll shoot you where you stand if you make one move.
Oh, I no hurt you, but may hurt ya, she may hurt ya.
What? Oh, treacherous witch! Madame Lot didn't think she was one of us. Oh, thank you! Thank you! But we have to save Matt! Mississippi said they were up in the cattle car and they were gonna blow up the whole train!
Yeah, this I know. I am to take care of that. But we must get these passengers out of the front cars, and I must disconnect it. If you Matt's girl, he will be happier knowing you are safe. You get these passengers back to the first class car. May and I go up to the front car and do what we can.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I must ask you all, please come to the rear of the train for your own safety. Please leave your things and walk carefully to the first class car. You may want to plug your nose through the latrine car. Hey, folks! We need y'all to move to the first class car. Leave your things for now, but please evacuate this car.
Hey, what's all that racket back there? Bill, see what's going on.
Boss, the passengers are all running to the back of the train.
Now, why would they be doing that? Matt, he somehow warned them.
Look, it's Gog and one of Madame Lot's women in there. Where's Mississippi and Matt's girl?
Well, I assume Mississippi has been dealt with, and the girl is now quite safe.
Bobby, it looks like that big dude and that big woman are trying to separate the cars.
Well, go stop them, you metal muffins. Walter, shoot them.
It's time for a killer in the home. Tally ho! Hey, May, they shooting at us. Not fair. And I don't even have old Gunter here.
Well, I have Mississippi's gun. I will keep you covered. Can you do it alone?
I have no choice. I make it work.
Hey, Bobby, they're shooting back.
You think? Ugh! Oh, they got me.
No, Walter, no!
Uncle Bill, before I die, promise me just one thing.
Anything, dear nephew, anything.
Make sure you collect all the outstanding tabs at the saloon.
Walter's down.
I know his name, Goose Poop.
No, I mean they shot him.
I got one of them caught. Well, I only have one bullet left.
I almost got it, May. Ah! Dale!
Boss, they disconnected the cars. We're on our own.
Oh well, we can go back and get them later on our way to the security car. Gotta focus. Big picture. At least Matt Clark and his crew are still gonna die.
But we were supposed to be on the baggage car. How are we gonna escape now?
We're just gonna have to hop off here. The train is slow enough now. Once Annie blows the train, she will pass by here with the wagon and our horses. The plan has not changed. Bill, go tell Willie to set it up and jump off. Daisy, Dan D, Out the back with me. Let's go. Geronimo!
Well, Matt, it looks like we're headed for the last roundup, my old friend.
I'm at a loss for words. I just hope Lil will be okay.
You mean Nancy, don't you?
It's Lil, damn it.
Oh, I don't want to die.
Sheriff, no need to try to kill us first. Damn. I just can't believe that Daisy suckered me in. I am one dumb sumdish. This is no way for any sumdish to die.
Well, when you've got to go, you've got to go.
Well, they weren't kidding. That is the biggest damn thing I've ever seen. So big, so powerful. I think I might have liked to ride on a black mamba once. Just a bit closer. That's it. I hope they got off. This is for my pop, and this is for my brother Sam. Ooh, Sheriff, if I could only look you in your eyes.
Managed to get a dislike today. Yeah, well. I really wanted to just leave it there and not say a word. Just have it blow up in the end. In some ways, that in and of itself would have been the funniest way to end it. Just the villain wins. Good guy's dead. Just leave it right there. But obviously there's an episode 18. So, spoiler alert, there's more to the story. Yes, the joke is there. The joke is there. The Black Mamba exploded up Nellie's Pass. Giggle, please. The Mamba exploded up Nellie's Pass. It went up Nellie's Pass and exploded. Because I have worked so long on this one, sitting here for 13 minutes felt like forever. I don't know if you guys, one of my long episodes, he said, wow, that 13 minutes went by fast. I felt good. Sitting here, it felt forever. So I don't know if you guys felt the same way. But, again, how do you create an action scene without characters moving? And again, I'm trying not to spend a lot of time on this. I probably already spend more time than I should on this. But, so I really try to get some sound effects. I've got just a gigantic file of sound effects. So it was... Now, one of the things looking back is you really kind of have to focus on the grand scheme of things is the train, just so everybody knows how the train is set up. I should have put it in there, and I actually made a map or a picture, and I forgot to put it in the episode. I didn't put it in either episode. So I'll show it next week. I don't think I have it here today. Actually, I might. Anyhow, for those who need to know the consist of the train, because it makes more sense if you understand how the train's set up. There is the locomotive. So there's a locomotive, the cattle car. And of course, in reality, the cattle car would have been at the end of the train. There's the cattle car. There are 2 second-class cars, the latrine car, and then 2 first-class cars, and then the passenger, or not the passenger, the security car, the baggage and security car was at the end, which was cut loose in the last episode. Or actually was cut loose in episode 15, but it was noticed in episode 16 when Five Finger Bill goes to get Madame Lot, and he looks out the back door. It's been cut off because it was set up to detach and it was in the conversations, it was set up to detach about 1 mile to 2 miles away from the miners' camp. And then the 2 Nancy boys would hop out an escape hatch and get away, with the idea that Bobby would think everything is in, Bobby thinks everything is in the car there and has to go back and get it now. The security car with all the gold and the wealth and everything is back by the miners' camp. So he's going to blow up the Black Mamba, but he still has to go back and get everything from that car. So Matt Clark had it disconnected, knowing Bobby would have to go back for it. Split Rock, you missed the tunnel jokes. You have to go back to episodes Cougar's Hole. All the episodes about Cougar's Hole, there was a tunnel. Nellie's Pass is not a tunnel. So we had everything from Fellini jokes for the really deep thinker guys. In fact, that was a joke nobody ever mentioned. I wonder if I could pull that picture up. I'll be with you in a second. You guys just watch the trains go around. And add image. Documents, at part, places. Okay. I'm going to interrupt your viewing. This was a picture of a cave. It's actually in New Zealand. This is a picture of a cave in New Zealand. The entrance to a cave, I forget the name of it. I was looking for exactly this kind of a picture of a cave, and this was Cougar's Hole. I modified it. I stretched out the Cougar's Hole for the episodes it was in, but that was all the tunnel jokes. That was about as obscene a cave. I mean, if your mind is not thinking something when you look at that, then you've been raised too well. But that was the cave. That was Cougar's Hole. That was the tunnel. But you have to go back a few episodes to get those jokes. But yeah, I picked up a dislike. Wow. I wonder who came in and gave me a dislike. My heart is broken with that dislike. I'm offended. Yeah, there were 2 lines in there that, again, I write this stuff and then I read it to Joyce, get her feedback, and basically her feedback is if she really laughs, it's a keeper. If she doesn't laugh, then I think about it. Yes, Roy, that joke was definitely made. But oh my God, that tunnel was just perfect. For all the jokes about Cougar's Hole before I got to it, to then find a cave entrance that looked like that was just manna from heaven. It was the gods of humor special gift to me. It did. It needed bushes. I probably, if I thought about it, I would have added them, but I figured the suggestion was strong enough. The funny thing is, in the episode where it showed, when I made the episode, Joyce and my family are in hysterics, and when I showed it, nobody said anything about it. Nobody paid any, or at least mentioned, oh my God, look at that cave. Split Rock, she does neither. Joyce has a very strong sense of humor. She has a very subversive sense of humor. So she doesn't censor them. But she will say, I didn't think it was funny. Or she'll say, well, it was okay. And others she'll say, that's amazing. And the thing is, her sense of humor is so in tune with mine. If she says something's funny, I know I personally think it's funny. And if she says, well, it wasn't that funny, I probably do want to work on it. Because she's got a she's a perfect sounding board for a sense of humor. She understands my sense of humor. And we have some things we have differences on where I think certain things are funny and she doesn't necessarily. But she will say, yes, people will find that funny. It's not my sense of humor, people will find that funny. But no, she's a perfect sounding board. That's why I trust her to do this stuff with her. But she loved the line. First of all, she loved Hell's Heifers. She loved the cows because she didn't know that bit was going in. Now, again, this is those callback jokes. If you go back to episode 2, when we meet Matt Clark for the first time, he talks about arresting Hunk of Beef and some of his cows because the cows were in on it too. And then we brought some of his cows back. All my jokes come full circle. And Joyce loves the Five-Finger Bill joke in this scene. Five-Finger Bill is Joyce's favorite character, if I haven't mentioned that 80 times already. She loves that bit. Why do they call you Five-Finger Bill? Because I have 5 fingers on my shooting hand. And there's that same line from earlier in the play. Well, that's a little bit of a stupid name. Everybody has it. Isn't that kind of a stupid name? Not when everybody else in your family has 6. Oh. I had a brief interruption there, but they say I'm back in. And so that whole Five-Finger scene there where I took the same joke from earlier when we first meet Five-Finger Bill and put a twist on it. And again, that joke was written, that joke you saw today was written when I did the first Five-Finger Bill joke where Dan D goes, so why do they call you Five-Finger Bill? Because I have 5 fingers on my shooting hand. And how many fingers do you have on your non-shooting hand? 5. Why do you ask? You know, it's where the joke's not a joke, but now it comes back. And then she loves the some bish story. She loves that bit. She loved the full pouting lips comment too. Your full, pouty, thick, beautiful, lying, treacherous lips. We did not ambush your tribe. We came to that treaty. We signed that treaty. We smoked the peace pipe. We signed the treaty. We smoked the peace pipe again. And then we got hungry. Come on, guys, play along. And then after eating, we smoked the peace pipe again. And then your father, your father, Chief Hand on Heart, challenged us to a shooting contest. We got out the targets and we took out our guns. They took out their bows and we began shooting. Everything was fine until the chief's brother, your own uncle, eyes that cross, asked to use my gun, and not wanting to be rude, I let him use it. When we woke up, five Braves and your father were dead. And Little Beaver's response is, "You gave my uncle a gun? We don't even give him a bow. We put him out in front of the hunts and hope he pisses off a buffalo." That story took a little bit to get it going, but yeah, I will admit that's one of my favorite jokes in all the scenes is the mayor's explanation of what happened. You know, your uncle eyes that cross, and then her reply, "You gave him a gun? We don't even give him a bow. We stick him out in front on the hunts and hope he pisses off a buffalo." I don't know. Maybe you guys didn't. I still laugh at that joke. I love the whole bit. Hi, Andrew T. Nice to have you, sir. Where are we at now? Well, yeah, Roy. That was the joke. That the peace pipe was a bomb. Yeah. That joke was there. Oh, look at that ICE rolling through. Next time around, I'm going to start enlarging some of these pictures again. Let's go. Where's the building view? Oh, we should go to the station view. There we go. Catch everybody going through the station. You said no strings could secure you at the station. Interesting view. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. Catching these guys coming around that way. There's that icy. Oh my God, it is so nice. It is so nice. Yeah, no creepy eyes Beethoven. He's parked for today. It is so nice to see that icy E3. He's been missed. Just going to catch these other guys in the distance. Even though they're in the distance, I still think that's kind of a cool scene, but I'm easily amused. Oh, I thought I had that one set up separate. Currently, I don't. But there we go. So anyhow, I never did ask, what's everybody else been up to? I just been waiting all week to show this episode and the cliffhanger. Ha, cliffhanger. Not much of a cliffhanger when you know there's another episode coming. But I thought that was a great place to leave it off. I just gotta nag somebody. Yeah, it's I can't tell you. It's been a roller coaster week for a lot of reasons. But yeah, having the ICE back is just it's amazing. I'm so thrilled to have it back. I probably should have it running the other way on the track so it comes into the cameras instead of going out of the best cameras. Working on the layout, getting vids out. Indeed, Lee. I don't work on the layout. I don't even put vids out. I just show up on Fridays and do my thing. Doing my thing. And getting the railjet back out. Yeah, I caught that on Facebook, Andrew T. Yeah, you seem to have a pretty hard reaction. Joyce, her first shot, she had a really sore arm, and her second shot, she had a really good headache. I had no reactions to either. There you can see. You know, the positive to the multi-view is you can always see a train somewhere. The negative with the multi-views is they're all smaller views. So I got to learn to do more close-ups. Well, and yeah, Roy trying to get it, you know, setting a deadline and saying hopefully I'll get it done by the weekend because that's how I've been. This is weird. For the first time in 4 months, I'm going into a weekend without thinking I've got to get something done other than my usual work that I bring home on the weekend. I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh my God, I got to get this filmed. I got to get this done. I got to get this written." It's done. I could show part 2 or I could show the finale right now, but it's going to wait a week. I'm going to let you guys cliffhang for a week and see how it ends. I'm very happy with the ending. I like the way I ended it. I just hope it maintains the humor. Huh. Wonder what's going on there. Second time it said my OBS disconnected. I don't know if you guys are seeing. So now, according to the Merklin site, just to give you an update on another ICE, the ICE4, they are sold out at the factory. Their webpage says sold out at the factory, more to come later. Check with your local shop. That means they have shipped the ICE4s from the factory, which I think is in Hungary. I think these were built at their factory in Hungary. They might have been built at the Göppingen factory in Germany. But I think they were built at their Hungarian factory. So I would not be shocked if by this time next week I had my ICE4 or it was on its way. Knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it, but usually when you get the announcement there, it's usually within a week or two that I get my email saying it's in my shop. Yeah, I'm thrilled. It's along with my Railjet, it's my favorite train. It's been hard seeing it gone out of commission for 3 months because and it wound up not being the decoder for anybody who didn't catch that. It wasn't the decoder. Apparently when it shorted out, a wire frizzed and split. A wire I didn't see. Otherwise I might have tried to fix it at home, but I'd rather let a pro do it. Mr. Shaky Hands, not really good trying to put a small wire back together. Terry, nobody has a, well, there are Merklin shops in the United States. I mean, local if you live in the Chicago area. Or, where's the one that's in Florida? There are shops that sell Miracle. I mean, technically 2 hours down the road is a shop that sells Miracle stuff. But my shop is from Germany, and if they ship it on Monday, I have it Wednesday. It takes 2.5, 3 days to get stuff from my shop in Germany to my doorstep. They shipped the cars I got last week. If you guys remember last week, I had the last 2 cars, the control cabin, another passenger car for that commuter, that red commuter train that is currently parked. They mailed those out Monday afternoon, and I got those Wednesday. Monday afternoon, 48 hours later, it was on our doorstep. Hey, somebody's here.
Hey, somebody here.
Oh, no, have to go up. Oh, I have to let you know right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Oh, you lost your book.
Well, I put it down there.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fit. The book was working
Never-
out.
Well, it works there, but then it blocks your view of the chat and even the video.
Yeah.
Well, the book is right down here.
Whoa.
There you go. Yes, I have to let you know. If Chris is awake, and I'm going to keep saying his name. If Chris is awake, you know how Chris greets you as voice of an angel?
Yeah.
Oh, no. He watched the video, and then he asked, did Joyce do the cow voices? The man who calls you voice of an angel asked if you did the cow voices.
Oh my golly, Miss Molly. So hi guys and girls. And yeah, apparently Chris is not my friend anymore. Wow.
Yeah,
I
insulted.
make superb cow noises. Those were pissed off cows too, weren't
Oh,
they?
okay. Got to go back to this. Yeah, I hope it's worth the wait too.
It was a long week. That's all I can say. It was long.
Once more, somebody asked, why do I call myself the model train outsider? Okay. So everybody else has heard this story about 30 times now. Why am I the model train outsider? Number one, I'm into model trains. The vast majority of people in the world aren't. Small circle of people. Internet makes it not seem so small, but especially where I'm at. 2, I got into the hobby at the age of 51 and cared nothing about trains until the age of 51. 3, I'm an American who does European trains, so I don't fit in with the few guys around here that do trains. 4, I do modern era only despite the steamer going through. And the few guys I know that do German trains don't do modern era. So and I do AC3 rail where everybody does DC2 rail. So I just keep putting myself in a smaller circle. So that's why I'm the model train outsider.
He's in a box, so. Yeah, that's okay. It worked in the time for him to steal my line. If you notice, I did, it's Lil, you idiot. We had a little discussion about that. It's like, should it stay the same? I'm like, nah, in this case, she would call her an idiot.
Hey, hi, Boulder Creek. James
So-
at Boulder Creek.
Boom, right?
Yeah, this was the boom.
Ooh, we ended with a boom. Did you guys like it? It's scary. What a cliffhanger.
Except that there's already a sign that says episode 18.
Well, that's true about everything.
Yeah, there's something acting up with YouTube right now where you have to click on this to...
You have a dislike? What the heck?
Yeah, I know. It was right as I started the video.
Oh, why are we doing this shit on here?
All right, Ray, good luck. Take care. We wish you the best because we don't know anybody else you're bowling against.
Okay, indeed, Ray. Bowl well.
Break a leg, knock him dead. So, yeah, and when I wrote that line, and I wrote it as, it's Lil, you idiot, and then I went back to Joyce and said, wait, I did write it this way, but shouldn't it be, it's Lil, damn it, and Joyce said, no. Because you expect it to be, it's Lil, damn it, it works to have her say, it's Lil, you idiot.
Yeah, I think so. Like I say, I was a little peeved at being held at gunpoint.
And then Matt Clark says it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So you still got the line, but Matt says it when the sheriff goes, "Don't you mean Nancy? It's Lil, damn it." Because that's another one. You guys all saw, if you're new here, my daughter did a design for a logo I could put on stuff, maybe t-shirts or whatever, and maybe sell them.
If you's interested.
But she made this one, but I want to get another one that says it's Lil damn it. I want one that says it's Lil damn it and aw shucks.
Well, you know what I like about that one though is people don't even have to be trained people. They just would find it funny.
Well, yeah, Andy Ambrose looked at it and said,
Because
that's how I feel about life anyhow.
About life, yeah, that's what I mean. So I think it could have a broad appeal.
A broad appeal or an appeal to broads?
No, more. It's really not a broad thing, I don't think. Yeah. Why were you held at Ed, you have the most interesting stories. Why were you held at gunpoint? Yeah, this is a bigger cliffhanger than just waiting a week. I'm going to say that too, Roy.
Oh, definitely both. I like the idea of multiples. My first thought is I wanted the picture of Smokey with Smokey's face and it's saying, "Aw, shucks," across it. I like that one. If this ever went viral, and I don't know that, I know it never will go viral.
Oh, shoot.
French police.
French police. Is that an oxymoron? Oh, sorry.
No, French security is an oxymoron. French military victories is an oxymoron.
So, oh, yeah. Wow, that's uncomfortable.
Oh, Ian's here.
That is super uncomfortable.
Hi, Ian. Hey, man. Hello.
You missed the show.
Yeah, but he's here. Yeah.
Kind of keep it
Hey,
running.
Ian.
Ah, yeah, quit rocking.
Yeah, just keep kicking those
I'll
legs.
just bounce.
Bouncing. You got me going now.
Yeah, you can bounce your own.
You're riding a horse, dear. Giddy up.
Yeah.
See? ICE.
Yeah, how nice.
ICE.
It's been missing.
He's come home, Ma.
I know.
He's come home.
I'm happy for you.
ICE has come home. I missed him.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Jim, how are you? He came to see the ICE here.
Oh, perfect. Dudes.
You know what happened? You just said, "Ah, perfect," and you know what I immediately had the temptation to do?
What's that?
Go, shh. Because the last time you went, "Ah, perfect," was the Railjet. When right as it started singing, and the whole point we're there, and you're like, it starts playing, do, 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 and you're like, "Ah, perfect." I'm like, shh.
I wasn't going to say anything more than that.
But you were talking over it.
Whatever.
I am a little kid with my favorite toy.
He is totally a little kid with his favorite toy.
With all my favorite toys.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. My favorite train toys, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, I see. Wait, quick, where is it? Nexie B. Here he comes. You get a quick view here. He's got through. There's the check rail jet. There he comes through. There he is. The rail jet is back. I'm doing that. And there he goes, the rail jet. I'm almost in Sheriff.
Yeah, you are. I noticed that.
The rail jet.
You know, he can't do any voices anymore because now all his voices have names.
Yeah.
Oh, Z's here. It's the last time you saw Z.
Hi, Z. Welcome in.
Oh, yeah, there's a problem if he loses that feeling. I don't think he will, though. He's very consistently passionate. Ooh, 3 of them right together. It's fun when they pass each other.
Yeah, except I'm on the wrong screen.
You had 4.
Yeah, we had 4 of them right
there,
there, and
yeah.
I'm still on the blank screen because I'm reading the chat.
Yeah, you did a challenge, didn't you, where they all lined up? That was hard.
Yeah, that was a challenge to get all 6 to go.
That was hard.
I mean, I could have cheated and done it easy,
Well, of course you could have.
but I worked it out.
That was cheating. Joyce in the other half. Oh, haha. So there you got 3
Hi,
over
Joyce
there.
on the other half.
Yeah, I got that.
Let's see, have we gone up another one yet? Nope, we're still at 27.
Okay. Well, hit the like button, gentlemen and ladies.
Yeah, I don't think the sultry Daisy voice works on. Well, it might work on some women.
Yeah.
Might work on May Hurt Ya, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just never decided which way was she sort of like a bull or was she whatever.
Is that supposed to be with one breath, with one flow?
Oh.
Chords in the way. Huh?
Yeah, the cord was hitting the train. Damn.
That's not good.
I don't know how that happened, but whoops. I gotta go back and yep, you're still on camera, so we're good.
Really? Okay, I am absolutely a sidekick on this show, y'all. So this is Anthony's baby.
Why are you going all?
I don't know.
You look like you will also miss the show. Wait, I missed that. Oh, that you'll miss doing the show. Well, if we ever do a sequel, she'll come back.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of here anyway, but
Yeah, she'll get drafted into voices.
that's silly, Roy. Yeah. I get drafted into all of Anthony's things. Let's face it.
We share each other's hobbies. The only thing we don't share is knitting.
Well, no. I wouldn't expect you to. I really thought of bringing it back down. I finally fixed it. I had to go back 3 stitches, and it sat there for a week.
3 stitches or 3 rows?
Stitches.
I'm just the support. Oh, really? I'm the support. Fine. Joyce can stay here and run the trains.
Well, I know how to turn them off, I think.
Oh, hey, Jean. Hello, Jean Ricard.
Hi,
No,
Jean Ricard.
no, I don't ever run my train Steuerwagen first. I don't know why, I just don't.
It hasn't been that bad, Ed. There has been some reluctance at times, but for the most part, I've learned I'm going to lose, and I should just do it.
What?
Anything.
Involving me?
Singing your songs, doing your female
Time out, time out,
cars.
time out. Ladies and gentlemen, time out. No. Put those hands back there. I was singing my songs.
You
And
are.
after three songs, a certain wife said, "Honey, I'll sing the next one for
Perhaps
you."
I was trying to save you. But
you were like, "Honey, your singing sucks." You already knew my singing sucked.
I know.
So don't say I drafted you into singing.
Actually,
you listened to me sing the
wasn't
first 3
saving
songs and then
you.
said, I'll do it.
I was saving your subscribers. I do not have the voice. I do not have the voice of an angel, but
I have a banana I would like you to peel.
I am not telling you anything new.
No, Hover Motion, I guess I'm gonna wait till I'm on summer holidays before I work on the Fowler car, because I'm ripping all the wires out. I bought all new motors and stuff. I've got all new motors, and I'm just gonna redo it and go back to the first way where I know it worked. Instead of that stupid.
It's been seriously frustrating.
Yeah.
It really
I had
has.
it working. And then I
suppose that's
decided to do
true.
that control system, and that just screwed it all up. So I'm going back to the original.
Oh. I like the idea of the push button, though. That would be fun for the grandkids.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead to the push button that would open the turnouts instead of trying to have it automated. The automated would save life on several things, but it's just... Nothing's wrong with knitting. It's just something she does I don't share. We share way too many hobbies. We played basketball together. We played softball together. We played volleyball together. We bowled together. Or did I already say that?
I don't know.
We joined clubs together. And while she doesn't come down and run the trains, she does come and visit during the live stream. So she does that.
Oh, well, I visit while he's working on them, too, so.
Yeah, she'll check in on me.
hold stuff.
If
We
I'm,
were working on that Fowler car system together.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm below the table and I need you up above messing with things. But
Two of us don't know.
But yeah, like when I'm working on the layout, she's either helping me, or if I'm too quiet, she comes downstairs to see if I'm all right or if I've killed myself. And if I'm too loud, she comes downstairs to calm me down.
That's true, too.
But knitting's just the one thing she does I don't do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's not like I go to knitting shows or anything. Would have very limited interest in that myself. Thanks, Spitrock. How many years have we been, baby? This is going to be 30.
This will be 30. We're going on 34 years married and 38 years together. This is year 38 together, 34 married.
And we're probably doing well because of all of that stuff we do together.
So 38 years together, which means we started dating when she was about 2.
Yeah.
I mean, how old are you? I don't know. How old are you?
I have to do the math.
I know how old she is.
I think I'm 55 in a month. Oh, in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, you're 55.
2 weeks, I'll be 55.
She doesn't look 55. Maybe I'm biased. She's 55. Let's just call it 55. She's not vain. She does, but she's 55. Me, yeah, I look my age. Her, no.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's a painting growing very old and decrepit.
So, we're alone, but not that much, really. Just Sean asked, because both of us are working, and we both work in the same school system, so we have the same holidays and the same vacation time, and he leaves earlier than I do, and I come home later than he does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's thanks, Upper Motion. Well, that's worth. And I can see it. If you see pictures of me younger, I don't have as many lines, and
Oh my God, you're right. No, let's see, which one was it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so yeah, Jean, yeah, we both work. And when we were younger, we worked and then came home and went to sports. I coached basketball and we played softball and had practices and all that. So, but now that we're older, we don't do that stuff. But we get home, especially on Friday, I get home about 3 o'clock our time, and she gets home about 4 o'clock our time. But yeah, we both work, so it's rare that we're both home alone, other than if I get home before she does.
No, I'm really not coming down and playing with the trains.
I think she has. I've come down and found things changed. Wait, who was playing with my...
I'm perfectly content to let him
buy trains and play with them.
have his trains, yeah. So I don't need to. But I like them.
Oh, we just had everybody over there again.
Close. They weren't lined up. They were just by each other. Or, we get all of them right at the same place too.
No, and to be honest, and I'm not trying to be silly here, I don't know how... I believe Joyce would know how to turn on the system and run it, but I don't know how...
I think at this point I could figure it out. Yeah.
You want me to give you a controller and you play a train?
No.
No? Okay.
It's 5:15 in Eastern Time. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, we are at 1716.
Yeah.
17:16 here. 17:16. I don't know why I'm speaking German to Jean Ricard, but there it is.
Right.
Because he's at 22:16 where he's at. Mm-hmm. No, he's at 23:16 where he's at.
You guys
or
should
at least
be in
I
bed. Darn. It's late. Nobody else has hit the like button. What are you guys waiting for?
Well, that's just it. You sometimes have to...
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a new glitch in YouTube.
That is weird.
It's a new glitch in YouTube. So technically, I need one more.
Yeah, 23:15. So Tom is at Eastern Standard Time. I can speak. I really can.
Yes, it's 23:15. It's 11:15. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mistake was I kept thinking Portugal was also on when Luma comes in. I was thinking Portugal was on European time, but they're in the same time zone as England, so they're 5 hours ahead of us.
Okay.
All right, Ian. Take care, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've got a lot on your plate,
Yeah,
man.
take care. It's nice you came in, though. Visiting your friends.
We're all thinking of you, man. Love you from a distance.
Manly life.
Manly love. Or maybe that kind. No.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
He's not notifying them of comments on the vids either. Huh.
No, yeah, they're going through glitches. I don't know what's going on, but the new glitch is I've seen not just on my stream but others. It's counting the likes, but you actually have to I have to click on the like button for it to refresh the likes.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you know it's YouTube and it's not anything you've done. It's not your computer or anything.
When do I normally start the street? Do you mean the Fowler car system?
The stream?
Or the stream. 15:30.
Yeah.
15:30. Halb 16.
You're still thinking German. You don't know how to say it in French?
No.
Okay, I thought you learned numbers in French.
How do you say? So.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. It doesn't
5
here.
heures. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 heures. And then what's 30? 30. 5 heures 30. 5 heures 30. Do you know the last time I really spoke French?
Probably last time we were in the airport.
Last time we were in Charles de Gaulle Airport.
So it was like probably last time
C'est biche.
you taught your foreign language flex. It's when you taught it last. Yeah, all right. Well, it's a YouTube issue, so who cares?
Oh, trying Danish. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh man. I don't remember counting in Danish. I've got it. One of my degrees, and I have a few degrees. One of my degrees is linguistics. So, and then I specialized in Germanic languages, of course, German, and then but yeah. Again, I told you that story, Jean. I once insulted a Danish person because I listened to them speaking, and I understood what they said, and I laughed at something they said, and they said, "You understand Danish?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. You sound like you were speaking a dialect of German."
yeah.
And they were like, "Danish does not sound like German."
He did not care for that at all.
Yeah, it does.
He could read it. Tante.
Yeah, I know how to spell it. I just, French has such curious pronunciations of so many other things.
Tante? Is it Tante? I don't know. Merci.
Un, two, trois, vier, femme. There you go.
Okay. Thank you, Jean.
Un, two, trois, vier, femme.
Because he does like to know.
Yeah, I do not. The worst thing in the world I can say is I don't know. It's also a strong thing to say, to admit you don't know, but I hate when some.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will
Like
admit I don't know, but man, I hate saying it. Because I'll be going tonight, okay, I got to work on my French again. Time to refresh that French.
He will.
I've got 5 books in there on
Yeah,
how
he
to.
will.
Yeah, I'll be talking French to
No.
Joyce tomorrow. Oui, oui, mademoiselle.
Yeah, just stop. I have no French beyond merci.
Yes, I
No.
know. Your French maid accent's horrible.
It's horrible. Oui, oui, bonjour.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
That's
You heard it here, kids. That's Joyce's French.
That is the absolute.
Yeah, that's why none of the
it's
characters.
not
It was
Canadian.
tough enough to get her to do Smokey's mom speaking German.
Spick and German.
Smokey, you are.
The German accent.
All right, Paul, take care.
Oh man.
Awesome to have you here today.
Yeah, you have a nice group in here.
Always have a
Not
nice
that you
group.
don't. Yeah, it's not the normal.
It's been up and down.
You've seen some people who haven't been here in a while.
Oh, but see, I haven't been talking to anybody. I've been watching the ICE go around.
I haven't heard Canadian French in quite some time.
Oh, French Canadian.
Sorry.
No,
Frigo.
Canadian French.
Okay.
No, I just hear native French people ripping on. But, France has that. The people of Paris have an attitude about everybody else who speaks French. Then the people of France have an attitude about everybody else who speaks French. And then they all pick on the French Canadians.
Right.
And then they ignore the
And you pretty much
Cajuns.
think nobody thinks Canadians mean any harm, so.
True little history point here. I'll make this educational for a second. Do you know why people down, the French-speaking people of Arkansas, Louisiana, down in there are called Cajuns? And no bad jokes at the moment. They're called Cajuns because they were transplanted French Canadians, and the original area they settled in Canada was called Acadia, and they were Acadians, Cajun, as their accent changed. But they started in that part of Canada, Acadia, and they were Acadians, related to Canadian as well, Acadians. And when they went down to Louisiana, the accent derivated, and Acadian became a Cajun,
Now you know.
Oh, now Gene's just picking on me.
Yes.
De vedje ikke du taler du ikke tudslige nu mer kouderwelks.
Yeah, Dutch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is Danish, not Dutch. That's
Oh,
Danish.
my bad.
That is Danish.
Yeah. Oh, so French and Danish. Good for you.
Oh, I can recognize most languages. I mean,
Oh,
some of the.
yeah, I know you can.
I mean, I can usually tell Polish from Russian and being spoken, not written, because they. Polish uses a variation of the Latin alphabet, and Russian, of course, uses the Cyrillic alphabet.
Our nephew Gavin is graduating cum laude in his linguistics, and he's going for his major. Apparently,
Not cum laude. You're cum laude, or you're summa cum laude, or you're magna cum laude.
I think magna. Yeah, sorry. And French, right?
Right.
He's been taking classes that count for both his masters and his undergrad, so he's already got a year of his masters in, so pretty nice.
But again, outside of German, I haven't used much of my other foreign language abilities in 30-some years. I never spoke Danish, but I knew how to pronounce Danish and read Danish. I never spoke Norwegian, but I knew how to I knew how to read and pronounce Norwegian. And the same with Swedish. With Dutch. French, I can usually read and pronounce. Spanish, I can read Spanish and pronounce it, but I don't understand what I'm reading or pronouncing. And then I can get into trouble in about 10 languages, because I usually can cuss and say the wrong things in about 10 languages. 13 languages. I forget how many I can cuss in. Hey, Randall Ellison! Here you are. I was just looking back at Randall, and was looking at the episode where I first created the Matt Clark bit, and it was you. You were the guy who started it.
So blame Randall.
So if you haven't liked the Matt Clark cartoons, blame Randall, because he's the one who planted the seed in me. If you have liked it, thank him, because he's the one who planted the seed in it.
Right.
I mean, you got to thank me too for the amazing creative talent I am.
For sure.
Or thank Joyce for voicing all the sexy women.
They weren't all sexy.
No,
I don't think
yeah.
Anna-
I mean,
Anna don't have
once
much
you've
of
had
that.
May hurt you, the rest just pale. just don't go out with Jeannie. Jeannie.
Good for her. Languages are so much that you use it or you lose it.
Yeah, language really is you use it or you lose it.
Like a lot of things, the internet has helped that. You can speak to people and listen to them. And
Yeah, and Chris never did come back. He fell
He
asleep.
sure
He's
did.
Actually, he's hiding.
I imagine he is.
He's hiding.
Those
Joyce is
are-
going to go May hurt you
those
on
were-
him.
Those are mad cows. I love the expression on those cows. I thought they were awesome.
Yeah, when Joyce first saw the picture, 'cause I had already spliced it in. I had already animated it. I put those cows in. She's looking over my shoulder, and yeah, I knew it was a winner because she just burst out laughing again.
It's just
The
like-
Hell's heifers.
Those are some mean-looking cows.
I did. I literally Googled,
Mean cows.
Google images, mean-looking cows.
Yeah, you found them. They were terrific. You could put that on a T-shirt.
What's that?
You're mean cows.
Mean cows, not mad cows, mean cows,
Yeah.
or mad cows.
The cows were in on it.
The
Yeah.
cows were in on it. That would be. See, that's the problem. The Smoky logo. The Smoky logo here could
Yeah.
work for people who don't know the Matt Clark series.
Yeah, right.
Like Joyce says, this would have a broad appeal.
Yeah, I say, and you won't have anybody going after you for
Well,
plagiarizing.
I wasn't even worried about that.
Oh, I was.
Well, I mean, I was worried about it, which is why I
Yeah.
didn't. But the saying, the catchphrase alone,
Right.
has an appeal.
Sure.
The aw shucks.
Yeah.
I mean, those who have watched the show, there are some catchphrases, and I'm happy that a couple of people use it. Now, most of you have stopped using them already. But, like you guys have come in, and you do the aw shucks. And the best joke is when somebody's talking about the show in somebody else's stream, and somebody will refer to Nancy, and
Right.
somebody will always go, "It's Lil, damn it." And I love that.
Yeah, you're paying attention.
But those are the catchphrases, because a good comedy is going to have the catchphrases.
Yeah, I think so too.
And there's a few.
And the first one, I thought it was funny.
Because what I've been trying to do is pick my favorite lines. What are my favorite lines from the show? And there's a couple to come. But, that aren't necessarily catchphrases. But I was talking about how you love the story about he with crossed eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
Eyes that cross.
Eyes that cross.
Yeah.
That's
And
clever.
Daisy, your uncle's eyes that cross. And Daisy does or Little Beaver now. She's Little
Right.
Beaver. She does that.
Is
You
the
gave
best
him
one?
yeah, that was this
Okay.
one. You gave him a gun. We don't even give him a bow. We put him out in front of the hunt and hope he pisses off a buffalo.
Hope it pisses off a buffalo.
And the cows were in on it.
Yeah.
The-
For sure.
I love that line.
And
The cows.
he did that on wasn't it the second episode?
Episode 2. The cows were in on it.
Yeah,
And
the
then we
rustler
brought it
and
back.
the cows were in on it, so it made sense they came back because let's face it, they're bad cows.
Those are bad cows. You've heard of mad cows. Those are
Those
bad
are bad
cows.
cows. They were
I'm a
brought
bad
up
cow.
on the wrong side of the pasture.
I'm a bad mother heifer. Don't want to cross those cows.
Nope.
They'll eat you and wear you as a miniskirt. What was another favorite line from this one? Oh, the Five-Finger Bill bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's rather a stupid nickname, isn't it?
She was just the
Not
one,
when you have,
She's the
not when
one-
everybody else in your family has 6.
She's the one to get it out of him, though. To tell him it's stupid, and he has to explain it to her.
Again, circle that joke. Take that
Right.
joke from original and bring it back.
Those two pass. Now this one's passing. Here comes the rail jet. He's going slow.
Hi, Icy.
I know. He's bad.
He's back, and the Railjet out to celebrate as well.
Indeed. Yeah, we had reservations on the rail jet.
Yeah,
First class even. We thought, what the hell?
yeah, first class reservations out the window. Oh, well, maybe next trip.
No, we're going to England next trip.
Well, true. No Railjets in England.
No Railjets
Next
in
trip to
England.
Germany.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Might have to work another year.
Indeed, Kenny.
So you might have to work another year.
Hush.
I know.
Bite your tongue, woman. So yeah, because I was doing that, going through the script, like what are some of my, like one of my favorite lines goes back to scene 6 or scene 7. Annie Jewel. My brother, can you tell me where my brother is? Based on the size of the explosion, he's in Kansas by now.
Just so coldly said.
So blatantly said. No remorse. Oh, I'm sorry about your brother. I will. Somebody earlier asked about Joyce editing. Joyce did edit once.
I did.
Yeah. I was gonna have a joke where like 3 scenes later, her brother. What's the brother's name? Sam. Where her brother Sam landed. I was gonna have a scene where Sam landed. Oh my God, it's Sam! And Joyce, she said no.
Yeah, no, just don't do it.
Don't do it. That's too much.
See, I am keeping some taste in there.
So I was gonna have a scene where Sam came down after the explosion several days later.
Right.
And Joyce nixed that one.
I did.
She talked me out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. In pieces, no less.
Yeah, look at that Sutherland's comment.
I know. Yeah, we do feel sorry for him. Inbred. Inbred Bill. Figures
No,
out.
the family tree doesn't have many branches, does it? I mean, that's an old joke, but
Yeah, it sure is.
it works. Not when everybody else in your family has 6.
Yeah. But it got explained. Anyone's brother? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
her favorite character is
I've
Five-Finger
enjoyed
Bill. I have really grown to like Madame Lot.
She's just so, yeah, she is
I liked
too.
her from the go, but
Yeah.
I like writing
I
Madame
agree.
Lot.
She is very likable. And like I say, I like her her forthrighteousness, She's gonna say what she thinks.
Her
and-
forthrightness. Not her forthrighteousness,
Well,
her
she is
forthrightness.
forthrighteous too. She's a liberated
Hey,
woman.
make up a word and defend it.
That's right. Oh man. So okay. So how are you doing next week? Are you really gonna do a premiere?
I guess, well, I talked about it and they were like, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Now, one person said I should split it in half. And I was like, I can't split that scene in
Not
half.
really.
See, even Joyce agrees.
It
I
just
can't
doesn't
split it.
have a good.
I can't split it.
It would be awkward. Let's face it. It's just like YouTube videos, which has commercials, and those commercials come on at just the most random, stupid time. That would be like trying to split this one up.
Yeah, see, Donna was going to be Donna. Originally, Donna was not going to be as major a player as she is. When I first introduced her, she was going to have a few bits.
You had a point where you like, wow, she hasn't been in many episodes, so I think you kind of thought she'd be in there.
No. Because she came in. She was going to be in 2 scenes. That's what I was saying. She was
Right.
only going to be in 2 scenes, and then she
Yeah,
wound up
you
being in
are.
every episode, and I just kept liking her, and I was going to use a different character, and she kind of took over.
Yeah, she did, and that was all right.
Walter Down is another character. He wound up with an expanded role.
Right.
But
yeah, but we had to find more bad guys for
hint.
Bobby.
Five Finger Bill's story is going to be quite interesting.
Well, you're just going to continue to like him. Let's just put it that way.
If you can like a villain, you're going to like Five Finger Bill.
Right.
He's got a great scene in the next scene.
Yep.
Also, the character that has not been seen in a while makes a return next week. So I'll just do it in the live feed. In fact, I'm going to start it in live feed. I'll probably babble for 10 minutes and then I'm just going to go straight to it. So
Be
like
here
at
on
3:30,
time.
yeah. I'm starting.
Don't be late.
Spread the word. I'm starting it like as soon as I start my live feed. So like at 3:45. I normally wait till a little after 4. I'm starting it early.
Well, either that or you just do it at 4 because that's what people expect. But you could actually do a short video telling that's what you're going to do. Get people interested in it.
I guess.
You're up to 33.
Whose other characters are there? What other characters were we talking about that we really like? Madame Lot, Donna.
Oh, you like Nancy?
Oh yeah, I mean,
No?
there's
Yeah.
but there are favorite characters.
I kind of like Dan D.
You like Dan D.
I was really glad he popped Jimmy Crack Corn. That dude was too crazy.
That scene was fun.
It was funny.
That was another one of those epic
What?
lines.
You shot Jimmy
You
Crack
shot
Corn?
Jimmy Crack Corn.
I don't care.
But he was part of Bobby's
I mean,
gang.
you know,
That's
it
Jimmy
was-
Crack
it
Corn.
was just
I
silly,
don't
but-
care. I don't care. And well, I do have an English degree or two, so I have to know my Shakespeare.
Indeed.
Alas, what light through yonder window breaks? Oh shit, it's Mom, and she is pissed. Wait, I think that's how it went.
It's something like that.
Something like that.
I'm trying to think who else did we really like. Obviously, Daisy was a good favorite.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Because I didn't hear the other 3.
Oh.
West Side Story. Hey, Officer Krumke.
Hey, if you like singing and Shakespeare, I guess that's your thing.
That's a bad joke. I really shouldn't tell it. You know the worst thing about West Side Story?
What's that?
The worst thing about West Side Story is an Irish guy goes running through a Latino neighborhood screaming Maria, and only one girl answered.
Right.
That ruined West Side Story for me.
Just knocked all the realism out of the park.
Hi, Lehigh River Subdivision. Yeah, that's when you know it's a fictional story.
Yeah.
But in a way, you can tell the characters that I enjoyed the most. Hey, Rick Bailey, how are you? You can tell the characters I enjoy writing for the most because they wind up getting more scenes. I mean, I like the sheriff.
And his flatulence.
All right, his gas problem is a different issue. But I liked writing the sheriff. And I enjoyed the fact that the cowardly sheriff did have his moment.
He did.
But that was so against the archetype.
He hasn't yet.
No, he fought
did,
Walter
right.
down.
He fought Walter down.
He farted at Walter down and then fought him.
And then farted some more.
Farted some more. Because that's what happens when they walk him in.
Right.
All right, Sheriff. Walter down's like, Sheriff, get over there so I can unplug my nose. Hey, Randall's leaving? Okay. Bye-bye, Randall. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, and have to make sure we only talk about what's been in because
I know.
that great cliffhanger,
Right.
which it can't be much of a cliffhanger.
And it
I
was
ended on a cliffhanger,
Right.
but you
Yeah,
already
the
know there's a next episode, so something had to happen.
Nuclear bomb, no less.
Yeah, that was great. That blow-up bit was great. In fact, I'm going to do that real quick. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Whoops, wrong one. I'm not going to play the whole thing. But, whoops, come on. No, I said I'm not going to play the whole thing. Let's just go back here.
I hope they got off.
If you missed today's episode, you missed.
This is for my pop, and this is for my brother Sam. Ooh, Sheriff, if I could look you in your eyes. It's got a mushroom cloud. So anyway, if you missed it, it'll bug you later. You should watch it and like it and comment on it.
So, but yeah, today's episode 17 took a lot of work, and episode 18 was just a monster.
Just about broke as Nero.
Yeah, it was so much work to make episode 18, which now I'm going to be impatient to have you guys see the finale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a lot. And he's done. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Normally-
somebody caught it. Somebody caught it. Kieran, you heard the cows. Yes.
Yeah.
The cows get blown up. Ground beef for everybody.
Yeah, right.
Pre-cooked ground beef for everybody.
Yeah, definitely a good mushroom cloud ending. That was some dynamite she blew up.
Well, she had put a whole bunch up there, but yeah.
Well, she had, but quantity does not exactly make a mushroom cloud.
I'm just waiting for what email questions I'll get about that one.
Well, that'll be fun though.
How much dynamite did she have on the track? That's so
Are you
unrealistic.
saying she had a warhead on there, a nuclear warhead?
She shot it with a nuclear warhead? How did she shoot it? She shot it in the tank and it blew up like that? That's
Mister, there were not nuclear warheads developed in the 1880s.
Yeah. How's there a mushroom cloud in there? All right, and again, people who pay attention to the story, she had put a bunch of dynamite piled around the tracks.
Right. And
Now again, enough dynamite to do in Hiroshima? No. The only way that joke could be a more taste if I said the name of the train was the Hiroshima.
Well, oh, really? The cows had it coming, though. Those little nasty
Yeah.
They had
And
it
I'm not
coming.
ribbing you. Those cows had it coming. The
They
cows
sure
could have had a
had.
beef, but it was a moving experience.
Okay.
Oh, we know that, Ed.
I don't.
We just no, it's just the amount of the blast going into the air pressure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You heard it
No,
about
you can
the
make a
latrine.
small mushroom cloud. You can make a small mushroom cloud
all
firing
right.
up the grill. Okay, I can.
Not sure I haven't either, but
Well, the old charcoal grills, not
no,
the new
even
ones.
these ones. Poof.
Well, you put too much charcoal fluid in it and you're throwing the
Whatever, it
match
looked
and it goes.
pretty good.
There you go.
So-
Whatever. Somebody's explained something to you. Whatever. Don't educate me now. Whatever.
Stop.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
Honor for them, right?
No, but you always get like again. We got
Yeah. What do you mean a latrine car?
penicillin. Penicillin. You know, there was no penicillin in 1891.
Right.
Yeah, I know, but we're trying to get around the
Well, Avita wasn't around in 1871 either.
1891. Yeah.
1891.
What wasn't around?
Avita.
Vita.
Avita. Don't cry for me.
All right. Don't cry for me, Argentina. When she's singing "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
No, that's out of date. I mean, there were several.
We had a
things
lot
that
of
are-
anachronistic jokes. See, the
Yeah.
funny joke was nobody mentioned it. Maybe you saw it. Nobody mentioned it. If you go back to episode, where they get on at the minor station.
maybe
So
16.
15, episode 15. Your children, if you showed that cartoon to your children, and you shouldn't show that cartoon to your
Yeah,
children,
you really shouldn't.
there's a joke on the platform that your kids would get, and you won it.
Christopher? What do you mean I'm like the voice of
he
a
doubled
cow?
up. He doubled up on you.
Oh, oh, that's just horrid. That's terrible.
There, you got the whole camera. You got the whole camera.
I do not sound like a mad cow, even when I'm mad.
The Scotsman just went off your favorite person not in America list.
He sure did.
And he's not even really Scottish. He's an Englishman. They kicked him out of the UK and sent him to Scotland. Which is one more reason Scotland wants independence from England.
I didn't want to send him back. Oh, shoot.
Speaking of somebody that needs a mushroom cloud,
Let's demonstrate this.
you're getting a teacher wag of the finger there,
That's
dude.
right. Get that off of me.
Get that off.
Get that camera off of me.
And the kids thought it was funny. Mom has her own camera? That's weird.
Yeah, our kids were, Mom's got her own camera? How nice. Dad thinks of everything.
I guess so. Man, I sound like the cows.
He will never be able to sweet talk you again.
No, he never will. Since he's getting deported to the U.S.
He's just been put on Santa's naughty list.
You'll fit in here.
And
no
he's
problem.
Santa.
That's sad. So.
The Hell's Heifers. No, I'm trying to think of some of my other favorite lines from it as I watch my IC. Yep, up to 34.
Yeah, nice. Yay. Woohoo, way to go, team.
I should reward them. Give them a shot of Daisy.
Wow. If they think that's reward, yeah.
I don't have it up. Whoops, wrong one.
It's all a bunch of horse poop.
I want a Daisy T-shirt. Well, I can send you the two JPEGs that I used, but oh wait, I don't have them. I never saved the original JPEG. It would have the stuff I wrote on them. The stuff I writ on them. See, I'm talking Texan again. The stuff I writ on them.
Man.
I don't have the original.
Such a deleter.
I'm what?
You're such a deleter.
I do. I delete stuff. I don't think I have those. Yeah, I could almost do this. Where's the... If I went to the... I don't know, will this go black or is everything good? Nope, it's up there. So if I go to this screen... Oh wait, I want to go to that screen. Yeah, I want to go to this screen. Oh, I need to bring that one forward. There we go.
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, for goodness sake. Really?
There's your angry cow.
There we go. Yeah, there's my angry cows. But I don't think this would open on them. I don't even know if this would show.
Yeah, you have Daisy in her cowboy outfit down there.
Where at?
About the very last one.
That's not Daisy. That was one of the possibilities for Smokey. I'm just looking at some of the stuff like
As a thumbprint, that sure looks like her.
I'm trying to do this.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's gonna open up in another bit. Darn it. Or did it open in that? But like, here's all my different cast pictures. The various edited ones. I don't want to show that too much because I don't want secrets
There could
given
be
away.
some spoilers.
There'd be some spoilers in there. But all the pictures I went through to create characters, just all that insanity.
You're so disappointed with the behavior. Too bad a girl for you.
Disappointed by her behavior. More to come.
Well, yeah, wait for the end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop hints and spoilers.
Yeah, wait for the end.
Yeah, one of the hardest things to write, and I'll talk about it after the episode next week.
Right, you'll get all the
But
secrets.
what is, I knew how I wanted the story to end, but what exactly happened to certain characters was a huge debate. And I bounced ideas off of Joyce.
Yeah.
And Joyce had opinions
I did.
about what would happen to both villains, good guys. And there were some last second decisions. Oh,
Yeah.
this is going to happen to this person.
Right. I like Cog.
I like Cog.
Yeah.
I like
Those are
Cog.
the
Cog's a
characters I
fun
like.
character.
Yeah.
Cog blocker.
Okay, they're gonna all cross right there.
Come on. How awesome a name for a guy who's the bodyguard at a is the bouncer at a hoe house, at a cat house, at a bordello, to be named Cog Blocker. That's just a perfect
He was
name.
gonna put it German and he didn't. He's gonna be Wilfred.
It was supposed to be Blocher. It was supposed to be CH, Blocher.
Right.
And I accidentally typed K, so it stayed K.
Whoops.
Oops. When
So
I
it was gonna be a little more subtle and it didn't happen.
Cog Blocher.
A little subtler.
So now he's just straight up Cog Blocker. Cog Blocker. He's a Cog Blocker. Perfect name.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the mayor or the sheriff.
Oh, the sheriff, he be here. One of my favorite little jokes, one of those little mini jokes I threw in that, again, I don't know who caught it or not. But when we meet Cog and Smokey's going in, Smokey, you're not supposed to be here. And then Smokey's like, I'm looking for the sheriff. And Cog Blocker says, oh, the sheriff, now he here. And Smokey goes, the sheriff? He never comes here. And Cog Blocker says, maybe he do today. Ha ha ha.
Oh, surgically attached to Matt's body? And
Dude.
That's a different kind of story.
That's a totally different movie. That's a totally different movie.
Yeah.
That leads into the next episode. Frankenstein meets the victims of Matt Clark, Railroad Detective.
Matt Bobby.
Everybody just starts getting all their body parts mixed in. They all got blown up on the train. Yeah, I think this goes here, and this goes here.
Darn it, he's ruining the surprise.
Ah, he guessed the ending.
I guess the ending.
He guessed the ending. Should I do a contest like guess the exact ending and like who lives, who dies, set that up as a contest?
No, I don't know. I always figured if you ever hit 1,000, you should do how many Adam Ant references can you actually get on this one? Even
No,
just
but
a
I'm saying,
number.
would that be a silly contest to do this week? Entrants have to be in by Friday,
What do you,
like a $25 gift certificate or something.
You could do that.
I'd have to set the parameters, so I'll have to think about this.
Yeah. You could.
All right, guys. Joyce and I were just talking while you were ignoring us. How about a contest? And the winner gets a $25 gift certificate to wherever. Or if you're in the UK, a 20-pound gift certificate. That's roughly the exchange rate. Not quite, but close enough. So 25 American dollars, 20 US or 20 UK pounds, 21 euros, if I have any European guys left. $25 gift certificate. The contest would be, and I'll put up a video once I decide the exact parameters. You have to guess the ending of the story, including who lives, who dies. What do you guys say about that? Oh, we're down to 17 people watching. We lost a bunch of people here. 16. Wow, boom, they're dropping.
It's almost 6 o'clock.
Yeah, oh, it is. Yeah, it's time to get going. But maybe I'll post a video, but those of you who are still here, what do you think? Would that be a contest you'd participate in?
That'd be fun.
Would that be a funny contest? Obviously, entrants would have to be in by. You have to guess the ending, and I would set it up, and I would list all the characters in the video, and you have to decide who lives, who dies, and how it ends.
Joyce lives, Chris dies.
Oh yeah, that's getting written in.
Easily.
Oh yeah, that's happening. In fact, Chris is going to be the main villain in my next episode, whatever it is, and a cow's going to drop on him.
Oh, he was cowed.
He's going to be kowtowed.
All right, well, we'll think about it. Apparently, Ed's the only one who's gonna.
Ed's the only one who thinks about it.
Who's going in? but-
Ed's like, yeah, cool.
Why
Everybody else
not?
is like,
Yeah,
yeah,
whatever. I don't care.
whatever.
You can make a form, you know.
I could.
Live dead, live dead, live dead.
Right.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Whoever has the most.
Whoever
correct.
gets the most right. But also, a tiebreaker would be, and how does it end?
Yeah. So what do you think, guys, girls?
Well, Nisi,
Yeah,
which should be
laughed.
easy to remember, your old
Yeah.
nemesis from high school. Not nemesis, rival. Wasn't she Nisi Campbell? She was Nisi,
Okay.
the one you put under the table.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Lee, take care.
Bye.
All right, well, let's go ahead and start shutting everything down here. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. We got to do dinner, and I don't know if we're going to go out and do our running around. Well, I have to do a Mother's Day gift
It's true.
for you
Yeah,
because you're a mother.
I sure am.
Okay, so anyhow, once again, thanks for sharing the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode and watching the ICE. It's been awesome having the ICE back. So we just, as always, we're just so appreciative of all of you that come by every episode and still come back. And whoever gave us the thumbs down, F you.
Yeah, really.
Then you turn around and go. All right, so everybody, all of you, take care, be safe. See you all, I hope, next week.
Get your friends. It'll be fun.
Yeah, grab popcorn, sit around,
Yeah, 'cause
bring
it's
friends
long.
and family. Bring your little children so you'll explain everything to them later.
What a black mama is.
So you can explain what a black mamba is.